Hey, how you guys doing? Welcome to Under the Arch Sports. I'm Eric, and today I'm here with a little bit of Mizzou football recruiting news. Before we begin, make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel and find us on Facebook and Instagram. JaDarrius Perkins is a junior college cornerback out of Gulf Coast Community College, and he very quietly appears to have become part of the Mizzou football program. To this point, as of me filming this, there is no formal tweet or announcement or anything, but Coach Elijah Drinkwitz did tweet out, "Today's going to be a good day." Those of you who follow Mizzou regularly know that Coach Drink is known to put out a somewhat cryptic tweet like this hours ahead of a commitment. So that is telling, as well as the fact that the guy is in the student directory and appears to be enrolled in classes. So I don't know how much more telling something can get. As for Perkins and how good he is, he's 6'2", listed at 190. He spent about 6 months committed to Oregon. He decommitted from the Ducks on December 5th. And taking a look at other schools who offered him, he had 9 offers in the SEC. So he was offered by Mizzou, Alabama, Auburn, South Carolina, Arkansas, Texas A&M, Florida, Ole Miss, and Mississippi State. If that many schools in the SEC want you, I trust you're probably pretty good. So, looking at that, he's 6'2", as I mentioned, and this brings up what I think is a very interesting point. Coach Drink appears to be going after secondary guys with some height. 6'2" for a corner, it's pretty tall. If you look at Ennis Rakestraw, he is 6 foot, and he's going to end up being one of the shortest guys in the Mizzou secondary group. The other starter, J.C. Carles, is 6'2". Taking a look at the other recruits in the class of 2021 set to play DB, you've got Darius Jackson at 6'1". Dalen Cardinell, the 4-star, is 6'1". Zaquan Reeves is 6'3", and Tyler Hidler out of St. Louis is 6 foot. So, it's interesting, but it appears that if you ain't 6 foot, you ain't playing corner for Mizzou. You must be this tall to ride the Mizzou defense ride. It's interesting. I think we're used to seeing corners in college, especially, who are 5'10", 5'11", because they got to be quick and shifty to keep up with the receiver who can, plant and cut on a dime. You got to be able to react to that. But if these taller corners can work out, if they're quick enough, it's interesting because they might have a little bit longer reach. They might be able to get a hand on a few more passes. A few more pass deflections, maybe a few more picks. That brings me to another point. Bringing in JaDarrius Perkins, at worst, is going to add depth to a corner position that really needs it. By the end of the season, Mizzou is starting two true freshmen. Ennis Rakestraw took the job from Adam Sparks in fall camp, and he started all season long. And J.C. Carles, he ended up starting by the end of the season. That was partially out of necessity, I think, due to injury and just attrition. Perkins adds depth. He might be able to steal one of those spots. At worst, I feel like he's going to be a contributor. So, if nothing else, there's less pressure on Rakestraw and Carles. But I expect that Perkins is going to see a lot of action. If I were to guess, I'd say he starts opposite Rakestraw. That's just personal guess. No inside info there. But it's just more excitement for Mizzou football recruiting. It used to be very rare for any sort of Mizzou recruit to build this much excitement. But all of a sudden, you're looking at the possibility of Rakestraw and Perkins being your starting corners, and Mizzou can rightly say, hey, you know what? Our secondary is going to be good. Our starting corners, Alabama offered them both. They wanted both of them, and we got them. They offered Rakestraw. They offered Perkins. And Alabama is kind of held as the gold standard of recruiting, right? The tippy top of all the recruiting rankings and all that. So it's exciting. So welcome, JaDarrius Perkins, to Mizzou, and good luck to you. That's all I've got. Thank you, everybody, for checking out this video, and hope to see you next time.